Hello, welcome to my channel. Some geology related news in the past 3 days. On Thursday, June 19th, 2025, in Banff National Park, a deadly rockslide rocked the region, shocking many people in its wake, killing 2 hikers in the process. A rockslide is a mass movement of rock down a slope caused by a number of potential factors. Some of these factors can be geological, such as weaknesses in the rock mass, weathering, and erosion; morphological, like slope steepness, angle of repose, or lack of vegetation. Human activity can be linked to rockslides via construction, excavation, deforestation, and water management. The cause of the rockslide in Banff was the role of water in this case. In recent times, water has been flowing through the interior of the mountain, creating hydraulic pressure on the cliff face of the mountain. Water from Bow Glacier Falls have been penetrating through cracks and fractures in the rock for decades, which inevitably gravity did its thing, unfortunately. You can actually see some springs coming out of the cliff and actually coming out exactly from the scar itself, said the University of Calgary professor of geomorphology. Indonesia's Mount Lewatobi Laki-Laki spews 11-kilometer high ash cloud after eruption. Jakarta, June 17th, Reuters. Mount Lewatobi Laki-Laki in Indonesia's East Nusa Tenggara province erupted on Tuesday, spewing a towering ash cloud 11 kilometers, 6.8 miles high, the country's volcanology agency said. The agency has rising the alert level of the volcano to the highest level, warning people that lava flows are a possibility if it happens to rain heavily. Laki-Laki last erupted in March, and airlines were forced to shut down and delaying flights into Bali, including Australia's Jetstar and Qantas Airways. So far, no flights have been cancelled that I can see. Indonesia is one of many countries that sit on the Ring of Fire, which is very tectonically active, with countless volcanoes erupting all the time. Other news happening this week: a magnitude 5.1 earthquake 16 kilometers from Sorke, Semnan Province, Iran, June 20, 12:49 p.m. Some uncorroborated stories have indicated this was a nuclear weapons test, but in reality, it was not. If it were a nuclear test, then a small crater would have formed in the detonation, like the Storex Sedan, United States, in July 6, 1962, at Area 10, but no crater was formed. Iran is very tectonically active, with 4 major plates: Arabia, Eurasia, India, and Africa, with a smaller one being present called the Anatolia microplate, which was the cause of a devastating earthquake in Turkey, Syria, a couple years back. According to Tasnim news agency, the earthquake happened 27 kilometers southwest of Semnan. The quake struck at a depth of 10 kilometers. Iran typically receives 2,100 earthquakes a year, of which 15 to 16 are of magnitude 5.0 or higher. Between 2006 and 2015, the country experienced 96,000 earthquakes. The epicenter of the earthquake is positioned along the Alpine Himalayan seismic belt, where the Arabian and Eurasian tectonic plates converge. Iran's news agency, IRNA, said that there were no casualties and only minimal damage. Underground explosions during nuclear activities can trigger earthquakes by releasing tectonic stress near the blast. However, seismologists can distinguish between explosions and natural earthquakes by studying the seismic waves. Seismic data suggest that the earthquake was a natural event.